Mr. DG was able to hold the lead, he'd be right on his back.
Correct. Wally Walton, 100 to 1 shot. Smooth Satin, well, he has been out of form, but $14 is starting to get a little tantalising, isn't it?
Certainly is. Joe Fess, he's reaching form again at the right time. You can bet he'll be put into the race.
Darren Hancock very happy with Joe Fess during the week. He was confident going into last week that he could recapture the Victoria Cup form of a couple of seasons ago. My only concern with Joe Fess is he has to lead or be parked to run his best races, and if one of the other horses, Double Identity or Sokiola, beats him to that punch, well, then he's not going to find that spot.
Double Identity's been almost dismissed from the draw. Is it crazy odds? Is he huge overs?
Well, I think he's his right odds. Obviously overs if you're a Double Identity fan. Look, the horse's performances this time, into my way of thinking, haven't been what you would say 5-star, but certainly okay.
There's Jack Cade on screen. You might have noticed that little bit of black tape or something like that on his nose. That's actually a nasal strip which started out being used on athletes to help their breathing in humid conditions, and they've become very popular, firstly with North American horses, then in New Zealand, and they're gradually coming in here in Australia. Sokiola, well, he's the other one we haven't spoken about. He's got a huge chance, Sam, but Jack Cade firming with every update.
Yeah, look, I've been a huge fan of Jack Cade, singing his praises for some time. I just hope tonight, win, lose or draw, I go home not wondering. In the New Zealand Cup, we were left wondering. In the Miracle Mile, we were left wondering. Tonight, let's find out how good Jack Cade is.
This race has been won by the greatest names in the sport over the years. Horses like Popular Arm, Pro Chevalier spring to mind, and last year, Young Rufus for Mark Purdon. He's on the favourite Jack Cade for the Victoria Cup. Here's Dan Malecki.
SEW Euro Drive, Victoria Cup Group 1. Green lights on, they're racing. Selby Bromack began fast. Mr. DG's pushing through, though, on the inside. Wider was Jack Cade. Selby Bromack drew a half a length in front, but Mr. DG's going to go through and keep the lead. And look at Sokiola charge around the outside from the second line. He's already up to third, Sokiola, moving forward, and very shortly he'll be in second position. Leaders back was Franco Ware. Jack Cade is stuck out 3 wide at the moment. Flashing Reds in the middle. Over on the inside, Wally Walton settles 3 back along the pegs. Then came Joe Fess, midfield 3 wide from Hexus. Next is Double Identity, and then Montenver Gold and Smooth Satin coming down the straight the first time. 2 circuits to travel. Mr. DG the leader. The pace is frantic. Sokiola boots up, won't give the death seat away, and Jack Cade is stuck out 3 wide here. Favourites not getting any luck at all. In 4th position is Franco Ware. 5th is Selby Bromack. 6th on the inside is Wally Walton. Around it was Flashing Red. Next the inside Hexus, and then came Joe Fess. 8 metres to Double Identity, and then Smooth Satin. Last is Montenver Gold. Into the back, they've completed 1 lap. Jack Cade is working very hard and is eventually going to find the death seat. He's on the outside of Mr. DG, so the New Zealanders are 1-2 at the moment. The lead time very fast, 1:8.7, and Jack Cade has worked very hard to get to second. 3rd, Franco Ware. 4th, Sokiola. Now Joe Fess takes off 3 wide, goes up to 5th. Wally Walton has had a cheap run back on the pegs. Then Selby Bromack. Next is Hexus. It's 4 back the inside from Flashing Red. Then Double Identity yet to go from Smooth Satin, and Montenver Gold on the inside as they pass the 1200. And Joe Fess has moved around to go to second. Mr. DG trying to lead throughout. 30.5 the first quarter of the last mile in the Group 1 SEW Euro Drive Victoria Cup. And the leader is Mr. DG with Anthony Butt. Joe Fess eyeballing it with a lap to travel. With the cover now, Jack Cade. Franco Ware on the inside. Then Wally Walton, Sokiola. Hexus 4 back the inside from Flashing Red. It hooks out 3 wide from Smooth Satin, Double Identity. Montenver Gold and Selby Bromack is out to the rear. Second quarter, 30.9. And Mr. DG led narrowly. Joe Fess the outside, travels up strongly though. He's putting the pressure on. Joe Fess got a neck clear. Mr. DG trying to kick back. Jack Cade 3rd, then Franco Ware. Flashing Red moving up 3 wide. And then with the cover, Smooth Satin's worked into it nicely. From Sokiola, Wally Walton. Hexus, Double Identity well back with Montenver Gold. And Selby Bromack last. Off the back, 28.3 the 3rd quarter. Joe Fess in front. Mr. DG under pressure. Coming up out 3 wide, Flashing Red. And Smooth Satin is working around them. Here comes Double Identity with a run. Turning for home, and Flashing Red hit the lead, the Queenslander. Smooth Satin, and here's Double Identity out wider. Flashing Red led, but Double Identity swamping them. Double Identity and Harry Martin. They've charged to the lead, and the Victoria Cup is Double Identities. Hexa's getting in a second, but Double Identities won it. What a brilliant performance. Double Identity safe for the one run and flash past them. Hexa's second, Flashing Red third, and then came Wally Walton, Smooth Satin. Next time Jack Cade had to work too hard. Joe Fess, Franco Air, Sokiola, Selby Bromack, Mr. DG and Montdenver Gold. Final quarter in 28.7, mile rate 157.2, and that's a track record. They kept running all the way, and it was Double Identity, who was just about friendless tonight. A horse who's had such great form, goes around at $15, not his customary type of roll. There was too much pace on in the race to go forward, and he was a set sprinter tonight, and he has out-sprinted them over the last 200.
If ever a horse deserves to enter the book as being one of the all-time great harness horses, and also Harry Martin, one of the great all-time harness drivers, certainly Double Identity fits the bill. Another outstanding performance. Race wasn't run to suit, but Double Identity as normal, racing down the outside in track record time 157.